Good morning, welcome back to the farm. We got quite a bit of rain. Got 2 inches yesterday, and I think we're supposed to get another inch tomorrow. So I kind of wanted to get my garden started, cover cropping, but I ain't gonna be able, I don't know if it's gonna be too wet to do that. So, but I'm down here at the pumpkins, and I've got one here that I'm gonna show y'all. It's probably the biggest pumpkin of the year. I gotta go do my chores and fix and do that. And I gotta do a little maintenance, so. And if it's not too wet, we're gonna start cleaning up. I gotta take some posts out of the other garden. I'm pretty sure we can do that. So, but anyway, let me show you this pumpkin. That thing is huge. Might actually be the best pumpkin we've had this year. So, I got that one, then I got one right down here. Right there, you can see it. And I got this little one right here. And that's all I got left in pumpkins. So got one that's kind of half rotten. I'm gonna go up there and feed the pig. I gotta do that first. I gotta check on that pig. This weather's made it easier to dig, and then if you've seen the live last night, I had to go put some couple of fence posts around where she's digging, and I'll be glad to get rid of that thing. I tell you, it will be. So anyway, let's go check on her, give her this thing, and we'll go move and feed the chickens. I got some new waters that I've got one in my pocket here that just ordered these, and we'll talk about that when we get over to it. All right, let's go see if we can feed that, check on that pig. Yeah, it's digging over in the middle. This right here I don't really care about. That's all new. But right here's what I was worried about. I was just trying to get out there, so I did put a couple of fence posts there. I might put some more there this evening. That out there I don't really care about. I will be so glad to get this thing loaded. And I think I said on the live or in the other day in another video, November 12th, we got a processing date. I've got a ramp started, so I'm actually I'm gonna put wheels on it, so I've kind of stopped. I'm gonna go get some this eve today. And I'm gonna back my trailer up here, my livestock trailer. I'm gonna back it in here, put the ramp, and then I'm gonna start feeding it in the trailer. And once I get it up in there, I'm gonna shut the door. Hopefully that'll be the end of that. So, all right, let's go move some chickens. So this is the water I'm having the most trouble out of. And another problem is they get up in there and lean over in there drinking, and then they get mud all up in there. But these have never, these ones with the white bottom on them have never been really good. They clog up super easy. I've got some of these other ones I'm fixing to put on it. On the first one I did, the first one I moved there, I've had them in there for years. I hardly ever have to do anything to that. I don't ever clean it or nothing. It just, I don't know what the deal is. So I'm gonna replace these. You can see it is completely clogged up. Completely clogged up. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I hope the hole's the same size. I did move my other one. I forgot to. Evidently, I didn't push record very well. So, but this is the one I'm talking about. It's got a little support on it. But whatever reason, these ones I've had over there never, hardly ever clog up like these. I mean, these right here I have to clean out every other day, and it's kind of getting annoying. Of course, part of it's my chicken's fault. Oh yeah, same size. So. It's funny how easy they get upset. And the reason I went away from them, and I'll show you just a second, and I thought these would be better, because they tend to turn. You know, after a while they'll run into them, keep running into them, and they turn to the side, which I don't even know if that's a big deal or not. I don't know which side. This snaps on there, this part. This is a two-piece part, and eventually it'll get where it turns. But it used to bother me, but I don't know. Now it don't. I just want something that'll work and I'll have to clean out every other day. See? Get out of there. Yeah, that's working like a hot dog. Get out of there. See? You're part of the problem. So yeah, I'll save these and I'll put them up here in my storage box, and I still use them on that middle one. Like I said, I filmed that. I thought I was filming that, moving the middle one, but evidently I didn't push the button right. I'm actually using a different camera. This is I got a new phone, iPhone 17, I think. Had to get a new number. They canceled my work number, so I had to bite the bullet. So if you're trying to get a hold of me, send me an email and I'll send you my new number. All right, I got to go get some meat chicken feed. I feed them a non-GMO feed, and we'll feed the little piggies. They eat me out of house at home, and then we'll see what we can do down at the garden. I actually lost a meat bird one day last week. Today's Tuesday. Something reached through there. Evidently, I got that little triangle where I used to keep the water, and I'm gonna go back to that. But I don't know if it was roosting up there. Something reached through the wire and grabbed it and killed it, and just got that one. But I didn't really eat none of it. But anyway, they're starting to put some size on them. Now these things will absolutely tear up the pasture, and that's what I want. You know, it's like one day ago they were up here, and of course when it rains, right up here, when it rains, you know, they tear that pasture. So anyway, right back here where this hay baler is, right here, I'm gonna put my, I'm gonna build a new compost pile. So I got some. There's a hawk. I got some cross ties, and I'm gonna stack them up there and make like a U. And I gotta get that done pretty quick because I got a bunch of stuff I need to put in there. I'm gonna clean out the barn, put all that. I got some old hay over here behind us somewhere in the fence row and put in there. I got some char I'm gonna put in there too. So anyway, all right, let's go check the garden, see how it is. I'm just saying right now it's gonna be too wet to get in there. So, but let's go check it out just to see. I just rode through there and it is really wet. I ain't gonna be able to get my tractor in there right now. I'll let it dry. Hopefully, you see it's overcast, so if it don't rain more today, and this evening we'll come in here and first thing I do is take these posts up. And these posts are what, I got several of them down through there. It's what we use to, we grew tomatoes right there, the Romas, they didn't do very good. So I got to cut the strings and pull the post, and that'll take a little while. So I can get that done today. And depending on how much you can see, it's just way. I don't even know if I should even do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll do it this afternoon. We'll come back and film it. But I gotta get those posts up. Then we'll bush hog it all, and then we're gonna take the cutting harrow. We're gonna run the cutting harrow over the garden and the field behind us, and then we're gonna cover crop this and that. Well, that's gonna be an overseed. This will be a cover crop, and if it keeps on raining, I ain't able to do that. We're gonna start cleaning out this high tunnel, the tomato high tunnel. So I still got quite a few tomatoes in there. Let's go over and look at it real quick, and then Taco Tuesday. So might see if she'll go to get us a few tacos, and I gotta go to Home Depot and get a new light. Just took a light down in the breakfast nook, and we're gonna see about getting a new light over there for that. So let's go look at tomatoes real quick. You can see behind me here it's a pretty good mess. So well, I've got about at least 2 rows, maybe 3 rows I'm gonna take out. I got 1 row over here still producing tomatoes. This is even early dolls, and I'm still getting some pretty, I mean, they're not huge, but they're pretty nice. And I haven't fertilized, I haven't watered. I can't remember last time I even watered in there. But they keep on going, and I just let them go, and then I'll pick them, and I've been selling them up there at the farm stand. I think I've been getting not quite a half bushel, maybe a third of a bushel or something, and they've been selling pretty good. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta cut these strings, take out all the white stakes, take out the fence post stakes, and then I got quite a few over there still coming on. Well, I know I can do 2 rows anyway. I know I can do 3 rows. I might have to leave 2 rows. Definitely gonna leave that first row right over here. Look at that, that's an excellent plant right there. That's them early dolls, so I'm gonna actually grow them next year. So I got some pretty big ones right over here. And got a few Cherokee purple that are still kind of coming on. But I'm gonna clean all this out, and we'll actually be kind of ahead of the game if we get that done. Like we was talking about last night, usually we kind of let it go. We kind of burn out, so we can do a little bit at a time. And I might even come out and do this today instead of doing that. Depends on the weather this evening, because really need to get started on this too. That can wait a little bit longer if I need to. All right, so let's let it dry up a little bit and we'll come back and do a little more work. So it's later on in the evening and I ain't got much time for supper, but I'm gonna try to get one row done. And I've been dreading this. You just don't know. This might be one of the worst jobs on the farm that we have to do. So, but I'm gonna take this row right here down, and first thing I gotta do is cut the strings down through there, and then I got to pull those white posts up, and I've seen some pretty good tomatoes on this row. I thought this row was all dead, but anyway, I might take a couple of them up to supper tonight. I think we're having ham steaks and some sweet corn and I don't know what else she said. Maybe some potatoes. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go start cutting this. I'm gonna move the camera down to the other end and watch me work towards you. So let's do it. As bad as I hate to, let's do it. Oh my God. Holy cow. Well, I ain't pulling them out. I can't pull these daggum posts out. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't remember being like that. I mean, this is hard as a regular fence post I got right here. So, I don't know. Holy cow. I'll have to back up and punt. What if I need to throw a little water in here? Loosen this soil up a little. That might be what I need. Tell you what I might do in the morning. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I'll be back out here tomorrow. That we're gonna actually make soap tomorrow. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll have to think about it. I might throw some water, turn the sprinklers on tomorrow, and see if it loosens it up. Well, I got a bunch of ripe tomatoes though. I don't want to ruin them for Saturday. I might have to wait till Saturday and pick. Or Friday. I pick on Friday for the farmer's market. Well, there's a good yellow one. I might pick some tomatoes for supper. Let me pick those real quick and I'll see what I get. I found 3 pretty good red ones here. They're not big, but they're 2 really good yellow ones. So pretty excited about that. We'll eat them for supper tonight. I got some coming on. Well, right there's one I might have missed. It's a pretty good size one. I've got a few big ones left, and I've been putting them at the farmer's market. Most of them are this size here. They're still good, but they're just small. Of course, like I said, I haven't fertilized, haven't watered. I can't even remember last time I watered in here. So, all right, I might back up and punt on this. I was wanting to get this room row done, but I don't know how I'm gonna get these things out of here. Gosh almighty. Like I said, I might water a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out. Hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Support your local farmer. We'll see you down here at the farm next video.